Guys, this is the trailer for Forever Winter. I have no idea what this game is.
So, here's the deal. These past few months, we've had an outpour of positive reception from you guys around what we're creating, and we really want to get that game out to you sooner. That's why we're diving right into early access on September 24th, 2024. And a heartfelt thank you to everyone who participated in the beta. The team has been rocking around the clock to incorporate a ton of the feedback you guys gave us, and we can't wait to share the progress. Now, I don't believe anyone should have to pay more than 50 USD for a game, and if you want to support the team above and beyond the initial price point, that is awesome, and we really appreciate it. There will be a special edition with the game's soundtrack and Jason's awesome tunes, but that should be your choice, based on how much you guys dig the game. So the Forever Winter is going to be $27 at early access. There will be 0 pay-to-win solutions. You will earn your gear via skill or luck, and you will not be able to buy your way into Nirvana. You will never be charged for a new character, because that's the way it should be when you buy a game. You will not be charged for maps, guns, additional quests, new bosses, and more. That nickel and diming is for the birds.
Dude, what in the marketing strategy is this? It is so working right now. Holy shit, this guy is talking to us as an in-game character, and he's just banging right now.
We will charge for skin packs, and any sales there will go to supporting the character team and allowing us to make even more baller characters in the future. Now, why do all this? I fondly remember a time growing up in the 90s when you could go to CompUSA and buy a box copy of Command & Conquer, Giant Citizen Kabuto, or KK&D for 50 bucks or less and be set for months. I'm really hoping we can get back there. Now for the roadmap. We really respect what the homies did with Ready or Not. Having the balls to release gray box maps into their map lineup was incredible. So we're taking a page out of their book. We will give you one work in progress map early, so you guys can scope it out, have some fun, and hopefully give the team some super helpful feedback, so we can make them even more kick-ass when they drop fully. Taking it one step further, we want the community to get a chance to vote on which bosses and which features we bring online first in our post-launch plan. Anyone who bought the game will get access to an exclusive channel in our Discord. There, you will be able to vote on what or who drops next. The art team and our brothers.
That is fantastic, dude. And that is something that I think, and I'm going to bring it up again right now. RuneScape does an in-game vote system. Anytime they want to bring a new skill or something like that, they do an in-game feature where while you're playing the game, you'll get a vote prompt to vote on what you want to come. So I'm just saying, like, more community voting stuff to push the game in the direction that the community wants, the better. Because it's like, if the community voted on it, how do you get pissed? You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I didn't want that character. Well, why'd you vote for it? You know what I mean?
At Evolve 512 broke our backs to make sure we planned months in advance to give you guys the post-apocalyptic road trip you deserve. And if the game does well, we want to bring this art style to entirely new environments in the future. It's going to be a wild ride. Now let's talk hosting. Regardless of how many people play, you will always be able to play with your friends locally and via peer-to-peer hosting.
Okay.
We learned from the nightmares some of our industry colleagues have gone through this past year. So that means no infinite loop matchmaking bugs and no flooded servers where you can't jump into what you just bought. We did this so that no matter what happens, when you buy our game, you can jump in and rock and roll, even if it's solo. If you want to reach out to the dev team, hit up the Discord. There's a ton of homies in there that love Grimdark just as much as we do. Now on a more somber note, these past few months, we lost Spec Ops The Line, Project Boundary, and now they are shutting down the Battlefield 3 servers. The reality is, in the never-ending quest for profit, they are closing the gate on some really special games that inspired us. Games cost more now to develop than they ever have, and that means risk mitigation is priority 1, 2, and 3. And remember, it's not their fault. They're a product of their environment. And that's why this year has been so inspiring, to see other crews breaking out of that muck to bring the magic, one ammo belt at a time. Lastly, Words cannot express how much we appreciate your support. People from all nations and all ages have reached out, just to say, thanks for going there and handling the subject with the care and energy it deserves. This means we're not alone in hoping we see a new Killzone, a gritty battlefield, maybe a new Command & Conquer title that's not a bloody mobile game. But if the response to what we're building is any indicator, maybe they will find the guts to bring those games back the right way. And in the meantime, we'll see you guys in the Wasteland on September 24th, 2024. Cheers.
Dude, okay, I don't even know what the game is, but I guess I'm playing it now. I have no idea what the hell this game is supposed to be, but this guy is hyping me up. Holy shit. What is this? Forever winning video update from the developer Fun Dog Studios about the co-op tactical survival horror shooter game, including the reveal that the game is headed to Steam Early Access September 24, 2024. The video dives into what you would expect with a roadmap and upcoming content featuring 4 maps and 1 work-in-progress map. All right, so it's a co-op tactical survival horror shooter game. Interesting. Yeah, more customizable weapons. All right. Yeah, you see that? All right. Look, man, I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go. It's just from the sales pitch alone, I'll give it a go. So this is probably the most candid marketing strategy I have ever seen from a developer. There's a gameplay trailer. Okay, so that was the early access trailer. All right, so this is some of the gameplay. Fun Dog Studios.
War, famine, destruction, death. The year is 20XX. Welcome to the future. Forever Winter is a 4-player sci-fi tactical survival horror shooter that takes place in a future where massive armies are skinning the bones of our once beautiful Earth. You are a scavenger, lovingly referred to as a scav. Within this combat ecosystem, you assume the role of looter and survivor. Trapped between 2 warring military factions of the future, each with their own objectives. Outgunned, undersupplied, and constantly under attack, you must rely on cooperation and cunning to survive even minor enemy contact. Situational awareness is key in this world. Stop, look, and listen. Trigger discipline will save your life. A target missed is a bullet wasted, and not every battle is one worth fighting. Only kill what you can loot and get away with. Every time you open fire, you are ringing the dinner bell. Make it worth it. Welcome home, deep down in the guts of the city. Refugees seek shelter here, and they choose your level because you have one of the few things that matter. Water. H2O brings traders, shops, and allied mercenaries that have your 6. If you want to survive, you'll need to pick up jobs from the 2 warring factions. Be smart about the jobs you take. The more a faction controls a sector, the more heavy units they will deploy, and the more dangerous it becomes. The more jobs you do, the more jobs you'll get, and the longer you'll keep everyone alive. No one gets by in this world all on their own, so don't be afraid to help others when you can. Donation stations are made available where high-level vets can share gear with low-level baby scavs. You were in their shoes once too. Here you can customize your rig, an innovative modular platform that grants you advanced abilities. Pneumatic jump allows you to quickly traverse rough terrain and reach hard-to-get drops. Turrets allow you to shred, at least for a short time. And scanners allow you to scout ahead to plan your route. You want guns? You've got them. Modify and upgrade your firearms for the jobs you take. Always remember, the more gear and ammo you bring in, the less you can carry out. So spec accordingly. Once you're kitted up, it's time to enter the macro city of Lost Angels. Megastructures meant to house millions lie vacant, while automated underground factories churn out war machines by the minute. As the war rages and destroys the world by day, AI-driven machines nicknamed the Night Shift rebuild by night. Recovery units stalk the streets, dragging the wounded and the dead to be harvested for their organs. Learn your surroundings, avoid patrols, and maybe...
Dude, the tone of this is crazy, man. I'm already speculating the immersion for this game is going to be wild. I feel like you're truly gonna feel that horror factor, that post-apocalyptic, like it's, you know, and we've played games that are post-apocalyptic worlds, right? This feels like it though.
You can make it out alive. Every job has rewards and consequences. The details matter. Make sure to dig into the intel thoroughly before heading out. Missions may include sabotaging faction facilities, collecting debts, and good old-fashioned MDKs. No matter how easy you think the job is, don't get complacent. Things can change at the drop of a casing. If by some chance you find something of real value, you will be hunted, and the factions will send bosses that far exceed your fire team's capabilities. Take note of their weaknesses and plan your strategy to take them down. Even fully geared, it will require coordination, teamwork, and a bit of luck. There are only 3 types of scavs: the fast, the smart, and the dead. So don't be ashamed to retreat if the fighting gets too hot. Remember, there are no heroes here. Just a few men and women running around in the dark with half-empty magazines. Forever.
Dude. All right, so, okay, hold up. This seems like the kind of game we're not going to get, like, to a point where we're, like, running around freaking, you know, Omni Movement, Black Ops, and we're gunning down, you know, things. This seems like the kind of game, like, you're going to go in, you're going to come out sometimes with nothing, and, you know, but maybe just alive. You know what I mean? So coming, because they're saying we're scavengers. I mean, there's nothing heroic about what it is that we're going to be able to pull. I'm assuming. Dude, the trailer is pulled. Are you guys not getting pulled in? I've grown so used to like trailers these days where it's like, you know, everybody put your fake voice on. We're in a party. Let's go. Oh my God, there's a guy in the left. Check out the left. Yeah. Hey, pass me that bottle of water. Oh yeah. You know where I'm coming from? This is just like, this world is gritty. It's a good chance you're gonna die. Everything is hell, and you're just a scavenger. Good luck. I played the closed beta. It needs optimization. It's a slower hell divers. Gotcha. So it in some ways it is an extraction shooter, but PvE only. I don't think they said anything about PvP. Here's the thing. Here's what this game is going to have. If this game wants to be successful, what it really needs to lean into, it's got to lean into that immersion, man. The world's got to feel, it has to feel huge and dangerous, you know, because what happens when you approach, I mean, it looks like it, but what happens when you approach a world that's really, really huge on top of being dangerous? And that compounds because it's such a vast world that the unknown is even more dangerous. So, and then that pulls you in for the immersion. It looks solid, man. It looks solid. Again, it comes down to the gameplay. You know, some of the UI stuff I'm still kind of questioning, you know, but we'll try it. We'll try it. It also just doesn't seem like the kind of game where we're going to run in and be like, is there ever going to be a tipping point where we become the hero? Or is it just like, dude, we're always on the back foot, just trying to survive out here? Immersion equals first person ain't gonna happen because it's in third person. Nah, I don't believe that one bit, man. You know, go Remnant handles third person mechanics better than any of them, and that game is extremely immersive. Speaking of which, Remnant's got a DLC coming out, so third person can nail it as well. I like first person. The good thing about it though is like there was, you know, when you aim down sights, it showed that you were able to go into first person. Gunplay looks a little finicky. Yeah, Dead Space. Look at Dead Space. Dead Space had incredible immersion. Third person. You know what I'm saying? Again, this is a tactical survival horror shooter. We're gonna go in to the world. We're gonna get loot. It's honestly, sounds like an extraction. We're always the hero though. It'd be nice to be on the other side. I mean, it'd be nice for a moment till you just get your ass beat over and over. You know what I mean? I just imagine the moment where you come across like, I don't know, like an actual piece of good loot and you're like, I have it. And then something just comes out and just like, you know, impales you and just kills you after you know what I mean? But it's that high intensity though that's might intrigue us enough to, you know, keep going back into that role. But good recommendation, guys. We'll be checking out. This is the Forever Winter. I will say the pitch here from the dialogue here about the game, and also from the other developer as well. Like the setup, the marketing approach that they're taking here is really, really good. So yeah, you pulled us in.
Slap that like button like your mama told you right.